right. So we still dealing with Hamas. This go on with what y'all was just talking about with how who's standing up boldly for our people.
Right.
So in Harvard, you got some black students, part of the black associations, and let's see what they talk. Let's see if they standing up for Rasheem Carter. Let's see if they standing up for George Floyd. Let's see what they standing up for. Go ahead.
All right, this is crazy, Kev.
Feel ashamed of our support of the Palestinian people. We will never be harassed into silence.
Black student organizers at Harvard are being attacked by Zionist and right-wing forces for their support of Palestine. Their faces are being shown on trucks around campus, accusing them of being anti-Semites. But despite these efforts to derail their organizing, they say they will not be deterred.
We resolutely stand in solidarity with the Palestinian resistance against the apartheid state that is Israel.
Pause.
Genocide.
Pause, y'all.
Damn, we destroyed.
Y'all, this was disgusting to me. On one part, you want to applaud them because at least they trying to stand up. But then you say, hold on one damn minute. Kyrie Irving, Kanye West,
Right.
they got publicly manhandled, raped last year.
Right.
I didn't see no black organizations. I didn't see the NAACP. I didn't see the Harvard black student. Nobody said a damn word to defend your own people when they were standing up for you. When all Kanye West was saying, hey, man, the deals that they giving us is bad.
Right.
When Kyrie said, hey, I'm not what you label me.
Right.
I am Shemitic.
Right.
Nobody stood up in defense of those two black men at all. But there's a war going on the other side of the earth, and now you want to stand up for somebody.
Right.
This lets you know our people don't know who they are.
Yep.
Give me that in Daniel real quick about confusion of faces. This is when you are confused. Go back and play it again real quick for the people. Play it again for the people. Go back to the beginning.
We will never feel ashamed of our support of the Palestinian people. We will never be harassed into silence.
Black student organizers at Harvard are being attacked by Zionist and right-wing forces for their support of Palestine. Their faces are being shown on trucks around campus, accusing them of being anti-Semites. But despite these efforts to derail their organizing, they say they will not be deterred.
We resolutely stand in solidarity with the Palestinian resistance against the apartheid state that is Israel. It is genocide of the Palestinian people right now.
Shamefully, it is primarily black and Arab students that are facing the brunt of these racist attacks. But none of that changes our solidarity with Palestine. We believe in a free Palestine from the river to the sea. The leaders of past resistance movements, we will never.
So now you see they all excited. I just don't get how you fight for somebody else to be liberated. And Negro, you enslaved in your own land.
Right, exactly.
You in your own Palestine here in America, you just don't know it. It's gonna take for the white man to turn the water off like he did in Palestine.
Right.
When he turned the water off in the hood. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. When they stop giving you clean water, because they already did that in Flint. Or when they don't show up to your city to help you like they did in New Orleans.
Right.
y'all so sleep. Or maybe when they don't give you syphilis, like they already did that in Tuskegee.
Yeah.
Or maybe when they don't give you blankets that got disease. Oh, wait, they already did that to the Native Americans.
Right.
Y'all sleep. Or maybe they don't bomb your churches while you going, oh, they already did that in Birmingham.
Right.
Bring it up. We got a whole bunch of Tyrones.
Yeah.
You gotta wake them up, Cat.
You willing to put your life on the line for Palestine, not knowing that you are in the land of your captivity to this day. Give me that, Daniel, real quick.
Daniel chapter 9 and verse 7. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee. But unto us, confusion of faces.
Unto us what?
Confusion of faces.
Unto the children of Israel is confusion of faces. We are ready to run and defend any other nation besides our own.
Right.
Hey, find a picture of the black woman that's trying to cover up the white dude. What's his name?
That Edomite?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rally.
Yes.
Righteousness belongeth unto thee.
Righteousness belongeth unto thee. Read.
But unto us, confusion of faces.
We have confusion of faces. Read.
As at this day.
So, our people don't know who they are. We don't know where we come from. We don't know where we going. We don't know what land we in. We are asleep and ready to defend. And pull that up real quick. And look, it's always the black woman. Pull it up for everybody to see it. Y'all see that?
Damn.
White man getting mauled. Guess who go? And look what she got on, the USA shirt.
Right.
She wanted to defend the white man. That's black people. That's what y'all doing in Palestine right now. That's what you're doing, that same exact thing. Take the call. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from? Caller.
My name is Sterling. I would like to know how do y'all determine y'all Sabbath days?
How do we determine the Sabbath? The 7th day.
What do you mean by the 7 day?
Hey.
Somebody just go with y'all?
Yeah, thank you. So, like we said, so right now you seeing where our people are at, where their mind is at. We are confused. Go ahead. I see everybody loading their scriptures. Bring it out.
I got one. And
Bring it out
here, Cap, because you said the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
The black woman. So, hey, if Captain Kimmy Wells still listening, this for you, Cap. Give me Isaiah 3 and 12.
Right.
Give me Isaiah 3 and 12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12.
Because when you go to these rallies and things of that nature, when there's black people there, who's always in the forefront with the loudest voice trying to lead the rally cries and say what we should stand up for? It's always the black woman.
Yep. Right.
Read.
As for my people, children are their oppressors. And women.
Who?
Women.
Read.
Rule over them.
Women rule over them and what?
Oh, my people. They which lead thee.
Because we want to follow the confused black woman. Read.
Cause thee to err.
They cause thee to err. We out here in all these instances where we should be standing up for our people, should be speaking out against our own oppression, should be coming back to the Bible to keep the commandments, but yet we out there crying and dancing in the streets, rallying for Palestine.
Right.
In error.
In error.
Hey, can I get 1 Ezra 5:73 real quick?
Bring it out.
Because hey, it's so funny. This is like a dream right now. This is dream because you watch this progression over the months and you're like, man, where's this leading up to? And now you've seen what's happening, right? And now you're seeing our people now, like you said, it's confused in their faces. Right. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they come from. Look, they're fighting over the land of Israel, right? So that means that it belongs to the people of Israel. It belongs to the Israelites. It don't belong to Palestine. It don't belong to the Israeli. It belongs to us.
That's right. Hold on, take the call.
Oh, damn it.
Hey. Shalom, caller. What's your name? Christian Conner. Where you calling from?
Shalom, family. I'm Adira calling from Orlando.
Hey, shalom, sis.
Yeah, I was just commenting on what y'all just said about, let me mute y'all, sorry, about what y'all just said about our black women always in the front of everything. And then they wonder why the transgender or the so-called other races are coming for our position and we are cis, not woman or mother anymore because our black women always want to defend everybody other than themselves.
Right. All praises. Excellent point.
All right, shalom.
All right, shalom, sis. Go ahead, Dan. Bring that thing out.
Yeah, 1 Ezra 5:73.
He lost his steam, man.
You got to keep the spirit rolling,
officer. Read the scripture. 1 Ezra 5:73. And by their secret plots.
By their secret plots. This has been a long-term plan. Right. This has been starting from where we're talking, this is maybe 20-year plan of what we're going to do when they start speaking against what they have planned, right? Come on.
And popular persuasions.
The popular persuasions is what? Twitter X, right? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. They made provisions and policies to say that if you say certain things, we have the algorithm set up to stop you, right? They have set up a plan for you to say, hey, if you speak against what they're doing, they're going to come against you. Come on.
And commotions. They hindered the finishing of the building all the time that King Cyrus lived.
All right.
All praises. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Paula, and I'm calling from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, home of Lahad. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's your question or comment, sis?
First of all, I have been ill for a couple of times. Matter of fact, I died twice.
And with that, we say shalom.
No, not good.
You got another caller.
All right. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom, my brothers.
What's going on?
Okay. Brother Robinson, I spoke to you before a whole lot of times.
Okay.
Yeah. When you guys were looking at the college students,
right?
You know, they're so lost, and it's like if they were to listen to Israel United in Christ and everything that's going on, they will know who they are.
Right.
But they're like pig-headed, you know, because we come out and I was just arguing with my sister about it, and she sent me a video about Amalek that was saying, we are that black people are the true children of Israel. I said, yeah. I said, but it takes Amalek to tell you that.
Right.
But when me as your brother tells you that, you don't believe me.
Yep.
I said, I've sent you a whole lot of Bishop Nathaniel's classes on the Sabbath and all of that, but you don't believe it. I said, but now you're sending me this video.
Right.
You know, so it takes Amalek and Edom to open their eyes.
Damn.
You know, and they're going to open their eyes too late one day.
Yep. It's a great point.
You know, like Bishop Nathaniel said, on Sabbath, this past Sabbath, when the bombs drop, boom.
All praise, brother. Thank you for calling in.
All praises.
Yeah. Was you done on that? Who else had it? I saw
Can
it.
I get one more on that?
Yeah,
go to Psalms 83.
Bring it
and
out.
2. Psalms 83 and 2, because like we've been bringing out, look, how many years we've been fighting oppression, right?
Right.
We've been fighting all the things that has happened to us, and then we have the nerve to stand for another nation,
Right.
and nobody's ever stand up
Right.
for the black
There you go.
Hispanic man.
There you go.
Never. You can't. I don't. Back in the '60s, you have the Black Panthers. They
Right.
went to Africa. They went to all these different places.
Right.
They went to what's that? The Philippines
Yep.
or whatever. And they said, "Come and help us."
Right.
And they said, "Stand with us." And they never stand with us, but we gonna stand for Palestine.
Right. There you go.
Damn.
Crazy.
Officer's angry.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question to comment. Where you calling from?
My name is Deborah A. Taylor. I'm from Colorado Springs.
Okay.
I just lost my baby girl. I was taken care of, and I wanted to know if y'all had any scriptures
Okay.
that could help me.
Yes. Go to Isaiah 26 and 3.
Okay.
Isaiah 26 and 3.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and verse 3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee.
So we understand the things that you're going through. Understand the only thing that's going to give you peace and comfort is being occupied in the scriptures. All right. If you're trying to find comfort, or you're trying to find grieve or anything else outside the scriptures, you're not going to find it there. Give me that in Sirach 40. I think it's about you have a few days to lament. Yeah, go to Sirach 38 and verse 16, because we understand what happened. Let me show you what God says. Read that.
Sirach chapter 38 and verse 16. My son, let tears fall down over the dead.
So there's nothing wrong with crying. All right, you're gonna have a moment of grieving. That thing's gonna happen. Read.
And begin to lament, as if thou hadst suffered great harm thyself.
Read.
And then cover his body according to the custom, and neglect not his burial.
Read.
Weep bitterly, and make great moan, and use lamentation as he is worthy. And that a day or two, lest thou be evil spoken of.
So give yourself a certain amount of time to let it out and then move on. You understand that, sis?
Okay, yeah, I do. Because she was 6 years old, and I took care of her since birth. and it was a big blow.
Right.
The hardest part is getting up in the morning, and because I took them to school and everything.
Right.
So I thank you for your kind words.
Meditate on them scriptures, sis. All right.
I will.
All right.
Thank
All
you
praise.
so
All
much.
right. All right. Shalom,
Most
sis.
High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless. Yeah, we know. That wasn't call the call. If you get what I'm saying.
Right,
So
right.
we're gonna move on. No. Daniel was finna bring it out.
Gotcha.
Daniel was finna bring it out.
Bring it out.
So hold on, let me paint the picture for him.
Right.
We just watched the video of 2 young black students. Caller's calling.
People want to speak.
Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Shalom, Captain OC.
Hey,
Hello.
Brethren.
Lot of mercy.
None of us.
Yeah. Yeah, just with a little humor.
All right, what you got
in
for us?
terms of with the college students. But the scripture in Leviticus talk about swine. We supposed to deal with swine, right?
Right.
So another name for swine is ham.
Mm.
So we ain't dealing with hamburger. We ain't dealing with ham and egg. And we ain't dealing with Hamas.
Bring it out.
Boom. Talk about
More fire.
That's my little humor for the night.
Oh, praise.
praise.
Shalom. Oh, man. That's Benjamin coming right there. Benji jokes.
Benji got deep precepts.
Deep precepts. We ain't dealing with hamburger. We not dealing with Hamas.
Fire for the ham.
All praises. Hey, so go ahead. Bring it out.
Check. All right, let's do it. Psalms 83, 2 and 3. We'll go through
Yes,
real
sir.
quick.
Psalms 83, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Read.
They have taken crafty counsel.
That's that secret plots and popular persuasions, right? They're taking crafty counsel because now they want us to pick a side. They want us to agree with either this group or Israeli or Palestine. And if you pick the wrong side, guess what? They're going to hurt you in some type of way. Either way, if you pick Palestine, you pick Israeli, you're going to get hurt one way or another. Why? Because they have set up a judgment for those actions, right? You can lose your job.
Right.
You can get arrested.
Right.
You can say it's hate speech.
Right.
Next thing you know, you're on the top 10 terrorist list, and you got nothing to do with them.
Right.
Come on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Last scripture. Go ahead.
They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And that's how they cut us off from being a nation. Why? Because we are not choosing each other. We're not choosing blacks and Hispanics to say, this is our time to come together. Let them deal with what they're dealing with because the Lord has set it up that way. Right. But now it's our time to come together and keep God's commandments. Right. That's the time we in, Read.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And the reason why our name is no more in remembrance because we don't know who we are, right? Isaiah 1 and 3, the ox though is older, but Israel don't know. Why? Because we're not seeking to find our way to come together and unify our nation.
Right. Hey, let me land back over you real quick. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4, because the apostles dealt with the same foolishness amongst our people that have lack of understanding. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 3, because you had brought out, what was that, First Ezra, right?
Yeah.
About the propaganda, right? Go ahead, read that.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid.
So the truth that we're bringing out, if it's hidden to you, you're living under a rock, you don't get it. Read.
It is hid to them that are lost.
That's what we see in a prime example here. You have black people that don't unite amongst their own race, but try to unite amongst other races. And then when they lose their livelihood, who's standing up for them?
Right.
Read.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them.
So it said the God of this world has blinded their minds. Who's the God of this world? Your white man.
Right.
Your white man that says, I'm Ben Ye Yehudi. Your white man that says, vote or die.
Right.
Your white man that talks about, if you don't vote for me, you're not African American.
Right.
Read.
Of them which believe not. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ.
Come on.
Who is the image of God.
Who is the what?
The image of God.
That's why it's very important that we connect our people back with the scriptures.
Right.
Something basic as showing them the image of Christ. Because when the nations realize Christ is black, they put it together. Whoop, slavery, I'm done, I'm destroyed, you ruling, that's a problem, right? Read that part again.
Yes, sir. The glorious gospel of Christ.
Come on.
Who is...
You know what? Yeah, the glorious gospel of Christ. Christ said he came for who? All
Israel.
people or Israel? That's the glorious gospel. Come on.
Who is the image of God.
So Christ is the image of God, a black man, read.
Should shine unto them.
Right. So what you're seeing going on is the media, the flood from the serpent, is blocking out people's minds to the point where they feel like I'm doing a righteous thing by standing up against oppression. But then when it comes to my own people, I don't know who my neighbor is, so I can't love them as myself.
Right. There you go. There you go. I saw some other people had it. Y'all have some. You're going to bring it out. Speak now, if ever hold your peace. Go to the next article. Go to the next article. So, this one long. Yeah, I don't even want to go through this. But I do want to watch a little bit of it. Go ahead. Press play. So, with the Israel and Palestine situation, what a lot of people don't understand is they looking at it from the lens of they attacked them and now they got to get their get back.
Right.
But they're not looking at them being poked for over 100 years by the Israelis. They finally did something in revenge, and now they want the whole world to feel sorry for them. Go ahead. It's almost as if black people revolted against the white man. Right. They were like, how dare those niggers?
Right.
Imagine if all the black people in America did something against white folk. They would be upset. We would be getting bombed, everybody. But they wouldn't talk about the 400 years of slavery we went through.
Right.
They weren't talking about all the oppression. That's what happened over there. Go ahead, press play.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Go ahead, press play.
Casualty of war is truth. You see, we contextualize this argument of Israeli and Palestinian dynamics based upon two factions, when the reality is there's an originating circumstance that gets eliminated from the argument, not even part of the discussion. Now, I do believe Cenk is correct on the narrative dynamic associated with this, but historical context is required. 1917 is your historical context because in 1917, something happened that was unprecedented. The European world decided, to back a 67-word document called the Balfour Declaration. Put up Mr. Balfour. Mr. Balfour, and also a man named Lionel Walter Rothschild at the center of the debate. They get left out of this. I'm about to put these gentlemen squarely where they belong. The Balfour Declaration, which resulted in a significant upheaval in the lives of Palestinians, was issued on November 2nd, 1917. The declaration aimed to establish a Jewish state in Palestine into a reality when Britain publicly pledged to establish a national home for the Jewish people there.
Pause.
The pledge is...
So, the Balfour Declaration established the white man getting into the land. Before that, they weren't in there. This is why we telling y'all this ain't their land.
Right.
And before the so-called Palestinians got there, they weren't there either. But we dealing with the Israel right now because the Bible says Jacob grabbed hold of his heel. Right. Because we know they the last Negroes that was crackers that was gonna be in there. They the last ones that's gonna be in there before we get it. Because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. Right. Understand that. So they got in that land, Daniel 11 and 14. Let's show you the Balfour Declaration in the Bible.
Bring it out.
Daniel chapter 11 and verse 14. And in those times there shall many stand up against the king of the south. Also the robbers of thy people.
The robbers of thy people is the lineage of Herod. All right, the Edomites, the Amalekites, the so-called the Jewish man that you see today, they are the robbers of thy people. And we're reading about how they robbed the land right on your screens, y'all. Right. They got appointed the land through legal declarations.
Yep.
It wasn't by God. God didn't place them in the land.
Right.
Read.
Shall exalt themselves to establish the vision, but they shall fall.
So they exalted themselves to establish the vision. What was the vision? Put that on the screen real quick. Leave it right where it's at, but put it on the screen. What was the vision they established? A Jewish state in Palestine into a reality. What did that mean? At that time, it was only a vision.
Right.
But they made it a reality. That is how they set it up. What you're reading is Bible prophecy.
That's right.
That's what y'all got to understand. And they took the land from the so-called Palestinians and they gave it to the so-called Jews. Give me Joel chapter 3. Showing y'all Bible prophecy right before your eyes with history. That's why, hey, man, y'all, Esau, stop commenting. Y'all don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Talking about some God. All people are God. But shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, Esau.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? And
No, I want two. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
All nations are being gathered into the land as we speak. Read.
And will plead with them there for my people.
Read.
And for my heritage. Israel.
Read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
And what?
And parted my land.
And what?
And parted.
Declaration, the land of Israel was parted between the Palestinian and the so-called Jews. That is Bible prophecy and historical fact. Now show me how else did they get in the land, Esau?
Right.
Because God didn't do it.
Right.
God said he was going to place us in the land. He didn't say he was going to write up a declaration by the hands of a white man and put you in there.
Right.
And since they got in the land, it's been nothing but war the whole time. That's why it ain't peaceful. But last I checked, when we was in the land, it says they weapons will be turned into pruning hooks.
That's right.
Give me that, Isaiah, real quick. Because if this was a godly manifest of the last time of him putting the righteous Jews in the land, certain things had to happen when the Jews were in the land, y'all.
Right.
It ain't happening. What's that letting you know? These are not the people of the book.
Right.
Because all the prophecies ain't lining up with the return of the Jews.
Right.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 24.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And he shall judge among the nations.
Read.
And shall rebuke many people.
Uh-huh.
And they shall beat their swords.
And they shall what?
And they shall beat their swords.
When the real Jews were in the land. Start at verse 1. Let's start from the top. Let's get some good prophecy.
You got it?
Isaiah
Yes,
2
yes,
and 1. Start there and read down.
Isaiah chapter 2 verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
Read.
And it shall come to pass in the last days.
Hold on. In the what?
In the last days.
In the last days. In the last days. Read.
That the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established.
So hold on. Was 1917 the last days?
Uh-oh.
Because this is when the mountain of the Lord will be established.
Right.
Read.
In the top of the mountain. And shall be exalted above the hills. And all nations shall flow unto it.
Read.
And many people shall go
Hold on. It said all nations shall flow. Why the Palestinians can't get in there? Why they ain't getting in there? Read.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob.
Read.
And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
Read.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
So, the next verse is going to tell us how that land should be when we return to it.
Right.
Read.
And he shall judge among the nations.
Christ would be judging amongst the nations. Read.
And shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords.
And they shall beat their swords. Read.
Into plowshares. And their spears into pruning hooks.
Read.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Hold on. There's been wars going on since they've been in that land, y'all. Right. This can't be the people of the book.
Right.
Read.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
This ain't making no sense.
Right.
It's
It's been war at the war since 1948, 1947.
Right.
It ain't been nothing but war. Last I checked, we was in Afghanistan just a few years ago. So what is they talking about? Newsflash. These ain't the people of the book, y'all. These are not the Jews. These are the people of Revelations 2 and 9 that we talked about earlier.
Right.
That's what we trying to tell y'all. These people ain't the Jews. They are not the Jews. Who got something on that? Go ahead, bring it out.
On that Balfour Declaration, give me Micah 2. Micah 2, because this is the spirit of Esau. This is the spirit of Esau. Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Destruction unto them that devise iniquity. This Balfour Declaration, it was the intent of evil. They wanted to take that land. Go ahead.
And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
And that's what we're going over right now. The white man, they planned that thing. And then when the light comes, they put it into action. Go ahead.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Right.
And they covet fields.
They do what?
They covet fields.
They covet fields. They covet in our land. They covet in our land. But let's see what the Bible say, read.
And take them by violence.
And take them by violence. By any means necessary. They'll remove the Israelites.
Right.
They'll remove the Palestinians.
Right.
And anybody else that want to get in their way.
Yep.
The white man's so prideful with his military.
Right.
He think that he gonna bomb them away too.
Right.
That's the spirit of the white man. Keep reading.
And houses.
And houses. He don't give a damn. I was reading an article this morning. They was wondering, after the war settles, do you think the Palestinians that live in Israel, are they going to come back and get their land?
Yeah.
Hell no. The white man covered houses, lands, fields. He want it all. Come on.
And take them away. So they oppress a man.
They oppress a man. They oppress the Israelites first.
Right.
And then they oppress all the other nations to get what they want. Come on.
And his house. Even a man and his heritage.
Even a man and his heritage. They calling themselves the Jews.
Right.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey,
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Let's get a little bit more of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some identity on who this man is. Let's get that in Genesis chapter 27. Let's start at verse 38. We're going to read down to 40. Because we got to get the clarity. We got to get the content.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 38.
Who's doing this?
Bring it out.
And Esau said unto his father.
Esau, the white man, Idumean. That man, go ahead.
Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
Read.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Read.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Hold on, now I want to go back a little bit, right? Now imagine, you know what I'm saying, this is Esau throwing a temper tantrum, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, you gave my brother a blessing. You supposed to get that to me. Hey, bless me too. But guess what? We're going to read about the blessing that he's being given. Read.
Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
Now we're going to read how he's going to get it. Read.
And by thy sword.
By the what?
Thy sword.
Read.
Shalt thou live.
Bloodshed. Read.
And shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
All right, so that's what I wanted. So with that being said, right, Esau, you know, he getting all these things right here through bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? The white man is the daggone devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Hey, Bishop just brought out a cold precept. Go to Ezekiel 38. Go to Ezekiel 38. Got to show y'all something real quick about what's going to happen when the real people are in the land. I'm going to show y'all something. Because if they the real Jews, y'all, like I said, he just brought it out. We brought it out before. If they the real people, really, Christ had to be back too. Where's Christ at? Are we Jehovah's Witness? Now the whole world Jehovah's Witness. He came back and just left. Is that what's going on here? Read that. Ezekiel 38:11.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 11.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
Hold on. I will go up what?
To the land of unwalled villages.
I thought he was going to go up to the land of the Iron Dome. Damn. We ain't going to need no damn Iron Dome when we in the land. Read it again.
And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
I will go up to the land of the unwalled villages. Read.
I will go to them that are at rest.
Hold on. Netanyahu don't look like he had rest. When I see the pictures of him, he looks stressed as hell. He looked dead. Read.
I will go to them that are at rest and dwell safely.
Read.
All of them.
All the nation of Israel. What?
Dwelling without walls.
They dwelling without walls. Read.
And having neither bars nor gates.
And have neither bars nor gates. That's what the land's supposed to be like. That don't sound like what's going on in Israel today.
Right.
It sounds like y'all been tricked.
Right.
It sounds like the whole world has been fooled.
Right.
And guess what? Y'all thought y'all was waiting on some dragon to come out of the sky. Right. Guess what? The dragon is on the earth.
Right.
The dragon is rolling the earth as we speak today. Give me Matthew 24 real quick. I'm going to show y'all. A lot of y'all worship the dragon this morning.
Damn.
You went in there singing and dancing and clapping with a white man behind you, not knowing that is the beast that you worshiping. You got it?
Yes,
I want to deceive the whole world. That's what I want.
Deceive the whole world.
Yep, Matthew 24 and 4.
Yes, sir. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no man deceive you. He said, no man. That didn't mean you can't speak against the Israelis.
Right.
Because right now, you try to speak against that man. Oh, no, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that. Read it again.
Yes, sir. And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name.
Many shall come in my name doing what?
Saying, I am Christ.
Saying what?
I am Christ.
Saying, I am Christ. Read.
And shall deceive many.
So guess what, y'all? Y'all got to ask yourself, at what point in Bible prophecy or in history was the whole world basically deceived? Right. When was a lot of people deceived? Because if you ask them today, they'll say, no, that ain't today.
Right.
That's a time to come. Oh, well, everybody will agree World War III is about to start.
That's right.
So this prophecy has come to pass. So you got to ask yourself, what is the biggest religion on the face of the earth?
Bum, bum, bum.
And what is the image that is portrayed? And does it match up biblically, or was we deceived?
Right.
That's what, because a deceive means deception. Right. It means a lie. So that would have to mean, last I checked, I may be wrong. Last I checked, white Jesus is all over the world.
Right.
Christianity is all over the world. And guess who's the picture of it? Caesar Borgia.
White.
Now he's white. Now maybe we got it wrong. Maybe he is white. But last I checked, he was black. But let's back it up. Revelation 1 and 14. Let's put the nail in the coffin. What my man used to say that make the videos, put him in the coffin. Oh, let's go. Let's put him in the coffin real quick. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Let's see if he's Middle Eastern colored or if he's olive skinned. Let's see.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Hold on. Jesus Christ got woolly hair. He got woolly hair, y'all. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He had red eyes. Why? Because he drunk wine. Read.
And his feet.
And what?
His feet.
So he got a body. That's for all you dumb Negroes. Worship him as a spirit. He don't have flesh. What? So he white all over the world, but now when we confront you on it, he ain't got a body.
They crucifying spirits.
Right, they crucified the spirit.
You stupid.
That's called
and his feet like unto what?
Fine brass.
Like unto fine brass. Read.
As if they burn.
As if what?
They burn.
As if what?
Burn. In a furnace.
As if it burned in a furnace. Uh-oh. So you know what I love about that scripture? Now it gives you a description. So now we got to measure up. Hold on. Right. Is the description all across the world accurate or not? Right. It sounds like it's not. So Matthew 24 has come to pass, and a lot of y'all have been deceived into worshiping the beast.
There you go.
Revelation 13 and 14. Let's see if it's true. Let's see if y'all worshiping the beast.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14. And deceive them that dwell on the earth.
Hold on. Now, a lot of people say, oh, no, Satan's running the earth. I was in a back and forth with somebody in the comments. They was like, no, Satan's the one that's gave him control of the earth. I was like, okay. Satan got minions on earth, right? Everybody say they God's children. Satan ain't got children.
Right. Damn.
Everybody will admit God got you. I'm God's child. Okay, well, that's Satan's children too. Understand that. God ain't the only one that can have babies. Read.
And deceive them that dwell on the earth.
And he deceived them that dwell on the earth. So guess what? If you got deceived, guess whose child you is now? You Satan's child.
That's right.
Read.
By the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Read.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image.
They should make what?
An image to the beast.
So there's an image on the earth that people worship.
Right.
Now, it wouldn't be no dragon. People ain't that dumb. But guess what? Understand that. With that image, he brought his politics, he brought his religion, and he brought his philosophies of the Bible.
Right.
Understand that. This man is the beast. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for y'all to believe that the man that you love is the guy that's been so confusing in the book of Revelations. They've been trying to read this book some other way this whole time. Guess what? It's him. It is him, and we got 1 million classes on it. So, what time is it? What time? It's 8:55. We got time. Let's see if we got time to go to that last article. Last article. What was next? Oh, yeah. Bring that up. That was, we got to get that. Go ahead. Press play on that.
Organization engage in peace talks with the Israelis.
You don't mean exactly peace talks. You mean capitulation, surrendering.
Why not just talk?
Talk to whom?
Talk to the Israeli leaders.
That's kind of conversation between the sword and the neck, you mean?
Well, if there were no swords and no guns in the room, you could still talk.
No, I had never seen any talk between a colonialist case and a national liberation movement.
But despite this, why not talk?
Talk about what?
Talk about the possibility of not fighting.
Not fighting for what?
Not fighting at all, no matter what for.
Yeah, and people usually fight for something and they stop fighting for something. So you can't tell me even why should we speak about what? Or talk about stop fighting, why?
Talk to stop fighting, to stop the death and the misery, the destruction, the pain.
The misery and the destruction and the pain and the death of whom?
Of Palestinians, of Israelis, of Arabs.
Of the Palestinian people who are uprooted, thrown in the camps, living in starvation, killed for 20 years, and forbidden to use even the name Palestinians.
They're better that way than dead, though.
Maybe to you, but to us, it's not. To us, to liberate our country, to have dignity, to have respect, to have our mere human rights is something as essential as life itself.
So the interviewer wouldn't say it the whole time. He said, stop fighting. He said, stop fighting for what? He wouldn't say freedom. He wouldn't say just stop fighting. He's like, stop fighting for what?
Right.
You know, for death. Like, no, okay, well, stop fighting for what?
Right.
He wouldn't say it. Esau don't allow you to be free. They don't want you to fight. You either get down or lay down. Right. And then they try to make you the bad one for trying to fight for your freedom.
Right.
Go ahead, you have something?
Nah, yeah, I was thinking of Habakkuk 2:6.
Bring it up. Bring it up. More Bible.
Because it's pretty much saying what we've been saying all night. Esau has taken that land.
Yep.
They had taken that land, and now the world is starting to know who is the man of perdition. Who is that wicked that must be revealed? Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
All the nations are coming together, and they're taking up a parable and saying what?
And a taunting proverb against him? And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Lord, woe to him that increaseth that is not his. Why? Because that land is not his. That land belongs to us, the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Come on.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
So why? Because he has gathered all the nations together with him so they can be in agreement. But now they're seeing, hey, no, this is the man, this is the wicked that needs to be revealed, right? That's it.
Right. Hey, so it's 8:58, y'all. I pray everybody had a happy Tabernacles. Lord's will, y'all had a good Sabbath yesterday. Hey, listen, it's the last days, man. If y'all watching the class, we got, how many people on we got right now? We got 900 some odd people, 858. If y'all in a city with a school and you ain't congregating, slap yourself. You need to get to the schools. You need to be learning. You need to be building. Guess what? The same way they turn that water off in Palestine, they can do it in your neighborhood.
Right.
And guess what? You're going to want to be around brothers and sisters that got water.
Right.
Hey, I'm telling you, we're going to have to gather ourselves together. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.